Back to the library.
The library? Let's look at these guys.
Oh yeah, it doesn't smell better. Good luck. Look, if you get rid of the smell, there'll be a grateful people around here.
Well, I guess
They didn't care enough.
I guess we didn't fix all of their problems. Killing one monster didn't solve the world.
Damn. Hey, look.
Why are there so many pedestals in this game?
To disrupt cutscenes.
The last game had like 2 total in the entire game.
But you, I've finished my preparations, and I have all the ingredients I need except... Ah, you have found the Bulbasaur horn. Yeah, that is the horn, no doubt about it. Now just wait one moment. And he killed us all. And there you go. This medicine will cure your friend's crystal sickness. You've received crystal sickness medicine.
That was way too easy.
A sick child is waiting for you in your village, yeah? Go now and take the medicine to her.
He is gonna follow us.
Come and see me tomorrow. We'll talk about what you can do for me in return.
No, there's the catch.
Yeah.
That wasn't enough.
No, he said that we had to do something for him.
He said that we had to do something for him first before he helped us.
No. He said that he would hold up his side of the bargain, which would require us going into the aqueduct to get that horn. Then we would owe him, essentially. He was like, there's a sick child, so that can't wait. But you will owe me after this.
Whatever.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
Oh yeah, I don't like him either. I saw what he did in the opening cutscene.
He laughed at a poor little girl.
Whoa, are you okay? You look as if you just ran a marathon. Is that? It is, isn't it? Hey, Leon, she did it. Pebbles brought the medicine. Really? Well, don't just stand there. Come on in. Rendered cutscene?
Here, Errol. Take this medicine.
Vac.
Errol?
Dies.
That was a voice.
Hey, you're better! You're all better!
Leon, you're squeezing too hard.
Leon. My bad. Good morning, Pebbles. I know it's really early, but I had to come over and say thank you in person. Because of the medicine you found, Errol is going to make a complete recovery. Thank you so much. I actually tried to follow you into town after you left, but wouldn't you know it, I got totally lost again. I'm really glad we decided to send you. I don't know how I'll ever be able to repay you. See you later, Leon. I'm going outside to play. Ah, Errol, you need to take it easy. Hey, Pebbles. Norschlamen. Errol! Whoopsie, I fell. Errol, you only just got better. You have to take it easy for a while. You worry too much, Norsey. I'm fine now, honest. But thanks for caring so much. Well, I'm not the real worrier, you know. Leon cares so much about you. Leon, he... Errol, are you okay? Are you alright? You're still too weak to be up and about. It's all my fault. If only I was a better brother to you. But never mind me. What matters right now is how you're feeling.
He's drunk.
Yeah, it looked like it. Well, he was just missing the characteristically doofus. Oh no, he has the tie wrapped around his head and everything. Couldn't get it off. Errol, you fell over. You're still not better yet. Take it easy. Why did I ever mess up? Good morning, Pebbles. I'm all better now thanks to you, that medicine. Thanks so much, you're the greatest. Very grateful, Pebbles. Really don't know what to say. Help me too, Norsey. No, I didn't do anything. All I did was get in Teacher's way as usual, and then I said all those nasty things to everyone. Thanks, Norsey, really. I didn't... Okay. Anyone else have anything to say? Hello, Pebbles. You performed a great deed yesterday. Yes, I'm very proud of you. Your coming-of-age ceremony and your first adventure all in one day. You've become a fine young girl. Whoa, ho, ho. I don't think girl is right, Pebbles. It's all grown up now. Indeed, my dear Buckingham. Indeed. In this case, I must concede.
Oh, feminine.
Ah! Ha! 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 Ha!
Alfonso.
Ha! Ha! Ha!
Huh?
Oh, that's you. Good morning, sleepyhead. Finally out of bed, are you? When are you going to get up at the same time as everyone else? Hello, young Pebbles. Ye had quite the day yesterday, didn't ye? I haven't seen Norschlallen look so happy in a long time. Well, yesterday was quite the day. I guess you deserve the morning off. What, you're going into town again? Oh, alright. If you want to go that badly, I guess I can't stop you. But be careful, do you hear? I know it all seems new and exciting now, but don't overdo it. And don't you go hanging around with people you don't know. Oh, and one more thing. Make sure you get back by nightfall, you hear? Or you'll have the whole village worried about you. Anything else? Do you have everything you need? Handkerchief in case you get a runny nose? Once a fuss bucket, always a fuss bucket. I'm just making sure she has everything she needs. Save! Hello and welcome back to Final Fantasy Fridays. This is Crystal Chronicles Echoes of Fate.
This is not Friday. It's Wednesday.
It's also a Wednesday. But hey, who am I to judge? We've got time to record and therefore we record. Oh, give us the rundown, buddy. What happened last time?
It was your 16th birthday specifically, not mine, yours.
Yeah, just fuck you.
I am just a guy who happens to be following you around.
Yeah.
It's your coming of age ceremony, in which we did a bunch of things, in the forest. Came out, and they were like, oh, congratulations. Except one of the kids in the village got sick, so they sent us out. And we've met an old man who would only give us medicine if we went into the aqueducts to kill a thing.
Yeah,
we had to kill a thing to make the water turn back to normal, and then he gave us the medicine. And we saved the girl, and now we're like, okay, well, we have to go repay him now. So we're going back to the old man.
Gotcha.
Yep, that's everything that we did.
Well, hot damn.
A man called Larkicus.
Larkicus. Oh yeah, I guess, can't you go up to the crystal and it'll... No, it won't. That's save stories so far, not these stories.
It's in your pause menu. It's in Chronicles. They'll tell you everything.
Ah. The Chronicles of Pebbles. Now I have to repay the old man who helped me. Back to the library I go. Yeah, so...
I wasn't recounting that from memory. I got it from the Chronicles. The Crystal Chronicles. The Chronicles of Crystal.
Since the last time we played...
We have a new setup. I shouldn't be lagging anymore. Look at that.
I shouldn't be lagging because he's like literally right next to the
I'm literally right next to the my 3DS is touching the console. Look at that. 3 bars.
So we should be a little
Up
bit
to
better
1 bar,
in that
oh no.
respect. I also fiddled around, so in the first couple of episodes, might have noticed some weird video editing going on there. That is because, as shown in the first episode, the screen is actually 2 smaller screens shoved side by side, and you can alter those with the plus and minus buttons on the Wii remote.
Which you will show right now.
No. I might edit in what it's supposed to look like. Actually, I don't even have to edit. Hold on. So it looks like this normally.
Well, he's doing real-time editing.
It looks like this normally. I've taken both sections and split them so that I could set it up kind of like how I set up the DS games.
Oh yeah, one thing that we will point out though, because of this setup, is that when his Wii remote inevitably goes across the screen.
Really big! Kinda small.
So when a giant hand goes to attack, you'll know it,
That's me.
not canon. Yeah.
But yeah, so I suppose we'll head to the library.
Yep.
The library. If I go the wrong way. I can't remember. Oh no, I was going.
Yeah, I think the other exit was the dungeon.
The forest.
That's the aqueducts.
Yeah, we need to go back to the town and then I think go like straight up.
Straight
been a
up,
minute.
and then to the left. Excuse me?
Hey, it's the Moople thing.
Ta-dilly-da, friends, your long wait is over. I who have sought beauty in every far-flung corner, I am here. Yeah, well, you should probably talk to them. They told me to go away.
Ta-da-da, friends, your wait is over. Good grief, where did this weirdo come from? He seems harmless enough. Let's just leave him be. We'll get used to him. Fair enough. And then we have a drunk over here. Sorry, but now isn't a good time. Oh. Drunkard. Ridiculous. Oh yeah, so Logan got our video editor done, but he was upset because he couldn't find references to this, and he couldn't find my files to reference it off of. So it took him like an entire day just to get the reference images for the video editor, which I think turned out alright.
We got tippy-tappy feet.
It's just like Ring of Fates, but
Go with tippy-tappy
new.
feet.
An
Oh, that
oldie but a
animation,
goodie.
yeah.
Shimmy, shimmy, shimmy.
That one honestly would have been easier to animate.
Probably. But yours was charming. Yours was charming. Alright. Hey, it's you again. How was the medicine? Did it work?
Nope.
Nope, give me some more. Good, good. So the child is safe. And now it's just your turn to lend a hand, yeah? You promised to do a little job for me if I made some medicine for you. Well, I told you yesterday I am an archaeologist. I am studying the ancient ruins that lie scattered all around this town. The legacy of the great civilization still lingers in the land. This is a fine opportunity for you to experience some of the ancient glory for yourself. Ha.
Kinda creeping me out.
Yeah, just
Oh, no, he's still
he's
laughing.
got more.
Did you see? It is a simple task I ask. Simple as pie. Yeah, it takes some effort, but no problem for you. This town lies between 2 mountains, like a pearl in a crab's pinchers. On the top of each of these mountains lay ancient ruins. At some point over the centuries, certain parts have fallen away from the main structures. I want you to restore those missing pieces. Of course, if I was younger, I would go and do it myself, but now it is not possible. The mountains are no place for an old man like me.
There are 2 mountains, but you should go to the Ice Mountain first. Climb Ice Mountain and return the piece of the ruins to its proper place on the summit. According to my research, the ancient device should still be in function. I'm quite sure some very interesting phenomena will occur. Observe closely and report everything you see back to me. You now know the location of Ice Mountain.
We saved a child, and now we are being thrust into danger.
Into the mountain.
Freeze to death. Goodbye.
I enjoy freezing to death. It's one of my favorite pastimes in the game.
I don't.
I beg to differ. It's been 80 the last couple of days. I'd rather it froze to death.
Well, it's the to death part that bugs me.
Ah!
Rather freeze to life. Maybe freeze to mild injury.
Freeze to mild injury. What does that mean?
Well, it's not death, I can tell you that.
Yeah, I found Ice Mountain Entrance 1.
Entrance 1 implies second entrance.
Well, it was the same thing with the aqueduct, wasn't it?
Looks like a quest notice.
Monster Exterminators wanted. Easy work. See the quest shop for details. Fair enough.
I have a double jump.
Yes, you do. I do not. But I can jump on the side. And I can pick up you. Ow! Remember, friendly fire is on.
Well, maybe don't pick me up then. Rather rude. So I remember how to play this game.
Yeah, nope, I'm in the same boat. I'm trying to remember real quick, too. Stun. Of course, we can't help each other because we both have 2 different sets of controls.
Mountain trail is blocked. Entry prohibited. Although if you really want to go up the mountain, you can jump and pull the handle above.
Like so. I didn't even mean to do that. I was trying to jump on the sign to jump onto that platform.
If you freeze this pot and toss it in the water will freeze.
Okay.
If the water freezes when you're swimming, you'll be in a lot of trouble. So we got puzzle platforming now.
Alright. How do we... do that? And then toss that into the water over here. Ho ho ho! It's actually kind of neat. I done been yeeted.
Perish.
I very well might.
Yeah, picking up your partner the same button as picking up items is a
Real
fascinating
dumb.
idea.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, so you can move that boulder. I can also freeze another pot. So I'm curious if we need to throw this in there and then scoot the boulder across. That is a big boy. Reached level 8. Yeah, there we go.
There we go.
And that gets us a platform in the middle of nowhere.
Puzzle diverted.
Got him.
The bridge collapsed, so we jury-rigged this rope and pull it. Just hang on and it will take you to the other side.
Well, get to climbing. So our goal is to get to the ancient ruins at the top.
At the top, yeah. But
Toodles, I guess. So what do you imagine this guy is after?
probably both ruins get complete. It opens up the gateway to heaven.
And he becomes a god.
I know how Final Fantasy works. We're definitely doing some frowned upon stuff. Honestly, this quest right here is probably why in the future the land gets covered in miasma.
You know, that's a solid point. Maybe it awakens, what's his name, Rom?
The sleeping giant.
The sleeping god. His name is like, or the dream eater god.
They probably explained it in Crystal Chronicles, and I'm just not remembering. Oh, nope, that didn't work.
Maybe because there was another lever that needed people.
Well, to be fair, my double jump almost made it.
It did almost make it. You're not wrong. Granted, I don't have that luxury.
Yeah, but I know.
Ow. Takes so much damage from falling. Holy crap. I'll be up there eventually. I think I need to pull one more piece. Yeah, here we go.
What do we think about this music?
Vaguely reminds me of Deep Jungle in Kingdom Hearts 1. Very vaguely, obviously. It's got the same kind of like rhythm in the background. The way that it's composed.
It's got those drums.
Yeah.
To unfreeze frozen water, use the pots here. You can light them on fire and place them on top of the ice. So ice pot freezes, fire pot melts.
That's what I'm saying.
They're really, They've really cornered the market on all of 2 things you can do with a pot.
The man fell through the floor.
Mike, what? What am I holding? Oh, it's angry, whatever it is.
It's a bomb. It's a tiny bomb. But a bomb nonetheless. So I think the dealio is that we need to burn the water, or melt the water, while
Push
that is
it,
above the switch
and
that
then
is
freeze it.
pulled.
Oh, I see.
And then we need to pull that onto the middle section. And then I need to freeze the water again. As soon as I get the controls right. Freeze the water again. And then you can push it onto the ice so that we can get it over to the other button.
Yeah, I was about to say I'd love to, but I can't get around it. We literally walked into that one.
He's being mean to me, fellas. He faced through the ground again.
Yeah, it seems to be a reoccurring theme with that guy. I wouldn't worry about it too much.
I didn't plan on it. Come on.
We gotta work together with this screen.
Was there anything else worth looking at? The whole section down here. Whoop! Enemies. Whoop! Enemies. Hold on. I'll be up there in a sec.
Double kill.
Level 9! Okie dokie. Now we can head back up.
Yeah, the rest of this room is all closed. So.
Ooh, save. Very well.
See you.
I will see you momentarily.
Oh, it just drops you in a
In a pit?
pit.
Oh, you probably need to stop on that middle platform, though.
Yeah, good to know. Kind of hard to see it when you're going down, though. Kind of guesswork.
No, no. I missed.
I warned you.
Well, I thought I had it. I missed it twice. To be fair, you do drop immediately straight down. There is no, like, momentum following it. Alright, and then that does what? Goodbye.
It takes you up.
Oh, it does. Might be a door down this way. Yeah, in fact, the minimap definitely confirms that. So just keep that in mind.
Yeah, but we went through all the trouble getting up here.
Yeah, that's why I said just keep it in mind. Oh, I'm gonna have to push this all the way down again. That's rude.
That's what I love to see with engineering. One use.
Yep. For 2 chests. So anyway, there was a door down this way. Howdy, where'd you come from?
We should push that.
I don't think we should. I think Ben
Wait,
there.
stand on the
done that.
barrel. We could create totems.
We sure could. Get off. Silly, silly, silly. Ow. I'm glad we have 2 of the exact same enemy, but recolored within one dungeon. That's promising.
I mean, that's Final Fantasy in a nutshell.
Right, but in the same dungeon? They might recolor it in a later dungeon, but in the exact same one. That's kind of sick. We literally lit one room. That hurt.
I think I'll heal real quick. Oh yeah, healing. Thank you.
It didn't do a lot, but there you go.
Yeah, but we can both dual heal.
True.
I was just waiting until after the battle. Once I remember how to do it. There it is.
Don't worry, I was casting thunder, not here.
Still, we don't need to do it now.
Follow for it. That's a damn shame. Wasted mana. This game has mana. Hey, we're at the top. Is that considered fixed?
Yeah, I think it is. That was uncharacteristically easy.
Yeah. Huh. Little too. Yeah, okay.
It's anticlimactic. Let's go.
Not even a boss. Okay. Ah, you are so lucky. Wish I could help Lucretius in his work. How exciting it must be. So what is the great man studying now? Something to do with the ancient civilization? Oh, come now, tell me something. Power up. Anyway, let's go ahead and talk to this guy. I didn't change any of my armor.
I needed materials to do it, so I didn't either.
Wait, did these guys change spots? That's a penguin now. More weirdos. Probably another mercenary. The winds are blowing. And the times, they are changing. Talk grand, but your equipment lets you down, friend. Were I to wish it, you would be dead 3 times. Oh boy. I have seen things that you could never imagine. The end times of the universe.
Staring at this bird made my hair yellow.
What happened? Why is your hair yellow instead of blue? Suppose I might be intimidated to close my eyes, but something doesn't add up. You're a mercenary, right? So what level are you? Ah, level schmovels. I happen to be at 99. Not that it matters. No way, you're maxed out. Why are you hanging out here? If you want allies for an adventure to kill... Allies. If I were to take someone on the run, they would have to be very...
Is he recruitable?
Very... I hope he is. Very skilled.
He's already maxed out, there's no way we're seeing him.
I only trust those willing to take the ultimate challenge. Namely, very hard.
We didn't see it.
That sounds cool and everything, but... crummy gear doesn't exactly go with the big top.
You don't need good armor if you don't get hit.
Damn right.
Anyway, the reason my hair is yellow is because of the Moogle.
I see. I might as well. Oh ho, so cool.
Turns your hair thing blue. I can't even change back. Too many changes will damage your follicles.
I'm sure it's only there for a temporary amount of time. Have you ever heard the legend of the great platy lilty mercenary from ancient times? You know how she could shatter mountains and cleave the skies asunder with a one blow. Get off of my... Why have you kidnapped the lady I was talking to? Who am I speaking to now? And the camera just keeps slowly zooming in on his face. The universe is ending. And well, I'm better than she ever. I never, ever play a normal part. It's very hard all the way for this fighting, little T. If you think you can handle the highest of them, then maybe I'll consider joining you. How did I get all the way over here? Instant transmit. There's been a murder. I don't know what that's about. Anyway, go talk to the old man.
He'll just kidnap you during conversation.
Yet you just spoke off with me. Ah, you're back. Did you find the ruins at the summit? So they rose up and formed a kind of pillar. I see, I see. It's just as I thought. No, you did well, my young friend. I didn't mean to keep you in the dark, I anticipated just such a reaction. Now I know that my theories are correct. All those years of research were not in vain. I wish I could share my excitement with you. But for now, I want you to go to the Fire Mountain. After that, our business will be done. We now know the location of Fire Mountain. Take me, slave! Hey! I said carry me. These tootsies ain't walking themselves. Alright, old man. It's time to go. Yep!
Hold on. Yep.
Did I crouch down? What was my animation there? Yeah! Aw.
I almost made it across the room.
Almost and actually succeeding are two different things. Failure. Such a shame.
Okay, you talk to me when you can double check. Wait, 30 coins.
Pretty sure they busted that off of my course.
Yep.
So rude. Hey, welcome to Fire Mountain. Here. Warning, don't swim in the lava. Duh. You know what'll happen if you do, right? Are we level 10 now?
Level 10.
Level 10.
Level 10. My
That's a lot of
they
items.
Exploded items all over the place.
Sure did. I did swim in lava,
That was close.
so it's okay. Come on, there we go. So, you've gotten... Since we played last, Logan started playing Resident Evil 9. Or, Resident Evil 8, excuse me. We haven't started 9.
We were playing Resident Evil 8 to prepare for
To prepare for 9, which has now been out for like a week-ish.
Yeah, about a week.
About a week. What's your opinions on 8? You've gotten about a quarter of the way through. You just finished the Lady Dimitrescu fight. Apparently there's supposed to be a pot with it.
Yeah,
I found it.
yeah, it's good.
Would you say so far 7 or 8 is better?
I think 7, to me at least, was more
Interesting.
I'd say like iconic. There's a lot more memorable scenes so far. Not that 8 doesn't have, it has its own fair share. I just feel like 7 was the better setup And it could just be because, like, you got your creepy house, your well-defined villain, you know. And 8
The
has...
Bakers were a very interesting adversary.
Yeah. 8 has its villains that are pretty well defined in terms of you know exactly who they are pretty early on. But like they're literally like werewolf and vampire.
Right. Lost my favorite little girl somewhere on Firemount. Her name is Jennifer. She's 1 year old and weighs about 100 kilograms. Has distinctive piebald pattern. Interested parties should stop and sign up at the flesh shop. The way that was worded made me think that someone had lost, like, their actual child. And I mean, to be fair, it could still be. I don't know how Lil T's described their hair. Maybe it's piebald printing. And I assume it... Oh, okay. I think I just saw you die. So then you threw me into the abyss.
Yeah, that's what happened.
It's kind of rude, actually. Yeah, those platforms all disappears, turns out.
Okay.
Yeah, you gotta be quick on that jump.
Well, I got somewhere the game did not expect me to be, I think.
Okay, I don't even know where you are on your DS. He showed me the screen. I don't know what that means.
I think I clipped out of bounds for a second there, but we're...
You clipped out of bounds again.
This,
You do love doing
this
that.
always
in this
happens
series.
to me.
This will be like the 4th time you've done it.
Just you wait for my super special secret Final Fantasy 13 out of bounds glitch.
You know what? If
They
you
did
know
not
one,
make...
I'll find it pretty impressive.
They did not make those always... straight enough. Oh, now you cancel the spell. The healing spell, I couldn't do that.
You know what? I just remembered how. Okay. Get off my dick. Alright. Falling rocks. Warning.
Ah, falling rocks! Why didn't anyone warn me?
Hey, I warned you thoroughly. Yeah, personally, I'd say 7 overall is the better game.
I think I think I've had more fun with 7. But 8 is still a really, really good game.
I think 8, despite what it wants to be, is an extremely slow start, and you don't even get to really know who the villains are until you're already at Lady Dimitrescu's mansion. Because you get to know the cast, essentially, right before they throw you in there, which after wandering around in the village, which I think the village itself is definitely a lot more... because it all blends in together, in regards to the village, the scenery all blends in. There's not a lot of, like, what I would consider notable landmarks. It's very, very easy to get turned around. So you could get lost in that opening village bit for a solid hour if you're not careful. If you don't know what you're doing. And just overall, I feel like the vibes of 7 were just a lot more interesting than what 8 did. Honestly, like, you get through Lady Dimitrescu, and that's about as interesting as the game gets. Until, like, the very last bit, where it starts going into, like, the... What was Chris doing? What's going on with, you know, Rose and all that. Overall, I just think, 8 was probably too much of a slow burn for its own good.
Yeah, I still like them both, though.
I'm not saying it's a bad game by any means, I'm just saying that I prefer 7. I just think the pacing in 7 was overall better, and that the characters were more interesting. Ow. Ow.
Just trying to put out fires.
Hey, you got another one.
You know, there's two barrels you could be helping.
I could be.
Yeah.
What do you think of this music? Kind of reminds me of Shadowgate 64.
This doesn't really give Fire Mountain.
I could see this in like maybe a desert temple or something like that, like a desert shrine. Because it's kind of giving like Agrabah vibes.
Yeah, it sounds like a village theme to me.
Yeah, no, I can definitely see that.
This sounds like we're buying stuff at a shop.
Well, like I said, Shadowgate 64, you know? It almost kind of sounds like just wandering around in the towers. Or just the main town.
Why does everybody have these barrels?
There are quite a few of them. Which implies we need to blow something. Although I haven't seen a wall specifically in this section yet. Ow. There's a door here. And here. Okay, cool. Throw you. Yeah, then. And then cast fire. That didn't work. Try it again. That's the same issue. Alright, that's pressed up right up against it. But this doesn't work. Okay, that's not how explosives work, but okay. Is this not a way? No, it's not. Oh, we have to get all four of them at the same time. That doesn't really make sense either. Are these blow-upable? They were hovering above these. I don't know. Oh, they are.
Oh, they are. Learn hammer charge. I don't even use a hammer. Seems kind of random.
And yeah.
If it works, it works.
There's a key. We haven't seen one of those in a hot minute. And it just opens the door.
It was not a key door.
No, it was not. That's a fast rolling rock. Looks like we got a goblin. Or one of the two. I think that one's a goblin. Careful of high velocity rolling rocks. Fairly interesting.
Nope.
Yeah, I saw that one coming. Fairly interesting enemy designs. Yeah. Oh, we're gonna have to go get that barrel. Clear out the enemies first, I suppose, though. Ow, that hurt. Ah, that hurt. Double trouble. Oh, 1 HP. 1 HP. I'm gonna heal. Very nice.
I almost upped you cast Kira and then missed myself.
Alright. Let's try this again, shall we? There's the ball.
All the way down here. Here you go.
Ow.
Oh,
Well, it didn't break it.
it rolled me down the mountain, but
Less. Well, that didn't work. The fuck? Why didn't it throw?
because you have to be like, you have to have velocity.
They have velocity.
Yeah, if you don't have enough velocity, then it just drops at your feet.
We're gonna try it a couple times. Because it's gonna be silly if I get all the way up there and miss. Alright, let's give this a go.
I almost got around it. They counted.
Got him!
Nice.
Touching the crystal completely heals you. Thank God, too, because I almost died. Alright, I imagine this is the top.
Boss,
Ooh,
how
a claw.
uncharacteristic.
Armadillo? Oh, that is not an armadillo. That's a nope. That's a nope spider. Actually, it only has 6 legs, so I guess it's just an insect. Why'd they give us these water barrels?
Maybe the fire is spouting out of its face. Yeah, I'm gonna say he's kind of an armadillo.
He's kind of like an armadillo. Which I find interesting. Oh yeah, you do way more damage when he's got that flame out.
Oh, very nice, very nice.
There we go, yeah! Almost there. Haha, missed. Alright, so now he's starting to be immune to him. So we grab one of these barrels here and throw it at him. Almost there.
I died.
Oh,
You need to heal.
sure do.
I used the Phoenix down.
Oh,
Oh, okay, never mind. We cannot fail this
well,
this
the last
close.
two HP. Literally, he was a hit away. That was silly.
Not the last item.
Click the button. KO. It was kind of like a beached dolphin. You know, with a...
Every so often, the cursor has to come up for air. You understand?
Yep.
Well, this game will be a cinch. 2 dungeons down.
2 dungeons down in a little over an hour. That's pretty good, honestly.
We won't regret saying that. Can you change my hair? Nope. Okay.
You're used to it, you're just a blonde now.
I think I pull it off.
No, you've been trying to, though.
My money!
I got him. Ah, you're back. What did you see at Fire
A
Mountain?
lot of fire. A little bit of mountain.
I saw a buffet.
75% fire.
That was a callback. Do you think they still have Fire Mountain restaurants? Or do you think they've all been shut down?
You know, Fire Mountain went the way of the Ryans.
And the Golden Corral, for that matter. Are you... You are every bit as reliable as I thought you'd be. After all these years, I finally have proof that my theories are correct. Words cannot express my gratitude. This concludes our business together. I hope you found it to be mutually beneficial. Now I am sure you are quite exhausted. Please go home and rest.
Okie dokie.
Yeah, sounds good to me. Back to town.
Nothing bad can ever happen by messing with two elemental ruins in a Final Fantasy game.
He's laughing. He can't be good.
My theory that negates the fundamental laws of causality will be vindicated.
Not the theory that negates fundamental laws of causality. No.
What is this, Amos Fortune from the DC Comics?
Oh no.
What's your thoughts on Mr. Fortune?
He's very unfortunate.
Well, then, no, that's his whole thing. He made a device to where he's just permanently lucky. It's his whole gimmick.
Yeah, but if luck is manufactured, then it's not luck.
Fair. We have returned to the village. Hello! Well, hello again, Pebbles. I was beginning to think you weren't coming back at all. It's okay, I'm not mad. When all you've known is this forest, the world must seem really big and exciting. Of course you want to spend time exploring. And you're a big girl now. You can do what you want. But you must be tired. Why don't you come in and relax? You can tell me all about the town. I didn't know this is who I was supposed to be going to talk to, but that works, I guess.
He just hit the door in front of my face.
Yeah.
Let me in.
Let me in. Elena made some dinner. I'll heat it up for you. You look as if you ran a marathon. What exactly did you get up to out there? And your clothes, they're covered in mud. Right. No dinner for you until you've had a bath. How long do I have to look after you? If I wasn't around, behind your ears too. You go sleep under that tree.
And so I did.
I passed out in bed.